Man, I feel like... What do I feel like? But you wanna know something? Feels like just yesterday when me and my friends put you down the first time. But man, never thought I'd kill the same guy twice. That isn't common! Especially for foot soldiers like yourself. Why are you stalling? Seeing through it, smarter than I thought. I was buying time to heal. I guess let's go then. Yes, why not? Huh. Shh. Ugh. Ugh. Huh. Ugh. Huh. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Shh. Yeah. Okay, which way do we go here? Whoop, 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 whoop. Huh. Huh. Oh my god. Shh. Huh. So that's best you gotta hit harder. Because hell, I've been hit harder by Golden Freddy when he was drunk. Man, I think the roles are inversed. You seem to be recovering pretty well. Well, what can I say? My strength? Well, can carry me far. How do you have such power? Skill. How? Simple. I keep going because I want to protect my family, my friends. We rely on each other as much as we rely on ourselves, on them, and vice versa. My strength comes from finding a god's deactivated shell. Upon activation, he woke up, stayed, we became friends, and he gave me powers. Slowly, they all faded into the power locked behind the blade. I am his champion. I will die this way. And, well, I want it that way. And I learned what I learned because I trained through trial and error. The Black Rabbit and the Princess, Master of Sword and Darkness, respectfully. I learned them. My skills grew. My fight against the Voidwalker pushed me to nearly breaking. Then with Oblivion. On the run. Brings me fear for the next time. But we reset this world. And to keep us from breaking. And to keep tapping into it when needed. So when he needs us, there will be all of it. Luck and trust. Something you would know of. You are nothing compared to me. If something you know of not your friends, you're dead. And you used those kids so you could rest. And I'll kill you. Dying, bit of far stretch. Near death, on the other hand, now that might have happened without help. The kids only listen if they want to, so I decided at least giving them their chance to shine while I rested, so at least they wouldn't complain, and they did prove themselves at the very least. And thanks for the break to heal. Of course, I forgot about that. I think my back is broken. It feels like I've been falling like those crafting tables. Oh god, another one. Why are you so heavy? Jesus Christ! What have you been eating? I'm not heavy. You're just weak on your own. Don't make me decide to leave you. Now, stay still while I deal you back. Ugh. Speaking of which, how do you feel, all things considered? Well, you know, all things considered, I feel like a sack of taters. I mean, I'm tired and would rather take a nap than fight. Where the hell's Puppet? Dealing with a mental breakdown. She got memory flashes from the agony, and so she's most likely processing it and, you know, like, spelling it. Agony is one hell of a thing. Once she's back to normal after it wears off, so, you know, it infects things, leading to shadow and other ooglies. Or at least that's the working theories. She should be back to normal soon. Hopefully. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to take longer until I can take a break. Huh! Huh! Huh. 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 Hush. Huh. What is your motivation? I won't let you heal. I'm here. She is there. Too far away to be healed. I just need to know. I suppose it is the least I can do. So, Fazbear, I'm doing this for the same reason I did last time. I'll never be forgotten or tossed away. Like some toy meant to be discarded. I won't be forgotten. But given how you were the best, what if there is a prototype of you somewhere? Have you ever thought of that? Given how your Indo has perfect craftsmanship, I'm certain there must be a prototype out there. The question is, what if he was forgotten by time? You ever thought about that? But I simply won't be forgotten. Unfortunately, we could have been friends if you weren't so damned evil. Redemption is a false mask being worn simply to be put up. There isn't redemption. There isn't change. While I do believe people do gain new perspectives, but that it's just that, perspectives. A lens they can look through. Not new them, not different, not redeemed. Just seeing things differently. If you asked me this 4 months ago, I'd agree. But a young friend of mine has showed me that even the worst people can change. You aren't bad. No, no, no. You're pure evil. There's no good in you. You know a lot. That is one of them. I simply wish to not be thrown away. And making sure you know what it's like. You know you're taking the worst path, right? Subjective. Huh. 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 Fool. Ugh. Shh. It's done. Chica, lock and load. I'm going to need help with this plan. My time to shine. My redemption. Hopefully. I love it. I hope you do. That thing took a long time and a lot of money to make. Well, my time to shine. M2. Stand down, or I'll zap you to factory settings. M2 is dead. I'm Fredbear. Have we met? But M2... Have we... No, we haven't met. I suppose you don't know who I am. But M2 knows you really well. You are trying to get a clean slate. You fear you're paying your lies. So much floats in my mind. I could lie and you would have to hope they trust you more than me. If I was to. It's over. It's over. Doesn't matter. We win. What the hell is that going to do? Cycle me out and give me a refresh? Freddy, should we tell him? I'd like to have his mug attitude wiped off his ugly fucking face. Well, simply put, this device absorbs agony, so instead of forming it into a body, it's a capture device. Oh, did I mention the virus in there? It'll destroy your code. You will die. How are you getting me out of my body? A 100,000 volts of awesomeness. Ew. That's my cue to leave. What are you doing? Finishing the fight. Take the shot! Yeah! I'll possess you. I can't. Why? What are you? I'm God's champion, motherfucker. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So much power. You know, I could do so much with it. So much. Damn lively one. I have to thank you for all of this. I'm one step closer. Well, I'm one step closer to peace. There are 3 pieces left. Springtrap, Lulbit, and the damned Shadow Rabbit. Everything he's done, there's one last thing left for us to face. Come out, you fucking coward! Is there really a way to speak to your partner? Well, it's clear my plan resulted in something more, something none of us wanted. But I was keeping busy, keeping my shadow friends from leaving and giving that thing a power boost. If any of them were absorbed, it would have been immense. So you should thank me that I managed to slip into the endo before anybody noticed me. Think you owe me. I'll kill you for causing this. Normally, I wouldn't care. But given your blatant disregard for knowledge and at least seeing what the hell the thing did, you must be beyond saving. Would the device work on him? It'd take a while, but I could modify it to capture pure shadows. Our fight is not today. However, my game will still tick, tick, tick. Vinny, you did dive into despair. I'll be feeding on it from the dark corners. Mary, please tell me you got that energy signal. Yeah. Why? Wait. Yeah. You know, the whole, you know. Yeah, but for me keeping him here in a place would push to the extremes, you know. Shadow walk and all, as I'll call it. Quite immense to stop. If you get a single hit, it might be susceptible to being held from that. But he's got a stronger, clear. But wait! How did you know I would do that? You're an eager, immature teen. You doing stupid stuff is your MO. However, I'll admit, you'll do some smart things. Shut up! Oh God, I haven't felt like this since the morphine incident. What is he doing here? Catch! Oh, lucky grab. Ah! Friendly, friendly! He just saved us! Calm down! He helped! Okay, give me a spark nose before I... There! Get off! There! Give me the spark nose before I jump his ass. Okay. Okay. So he came here because he wanted to get even. And because he was scared. The Mimic disobeyed orders. Shadow Bonnie stabbed him in the back. He realized being the bad guy isn't a permanent choice and shouldn't and is not needed to continue whatever game whatever's going on. He just wanted a clean state, so you reverse this machine to absolutely end capture. Keeping the thing broken forever. So I think he deserves freedom from this one time. Or who knows, he might have died. You know what? I'll give you a beer for that. No, I don't drink. Yeah, kind of makes sense with that oversized noggin of yours. But is there like any drink, anything you'd like? It's the least I do outside of forgiveness, and to be fair, I give you a pass for that one. No, I'm fine. I don't need anything. All this is as much as my fault. In the first place, I came here. Improper supervision of Shadow created 2 of my 3 slides. I'll take the Mimic, clean him out, use him as a therapist. Lord knows I need one. If I need help with Shadow Bonnie, I'll call you. I'll be sure to answer it, as long as I'm alive. Well, I'll tell you where your brother lives if you need it. I suppose that's your next step. I know where he lives, however, I'll need time to think. Respectable. If that sword can really do what you hyped it up to be, then it should be able to destroy the power of that shadow. I don't get why you never used it. Well then, I suppose it is time. Ah! That's a great question. Why didn't you use it? I won't let it define me. I will win with my own strength. I'll never become reliant. That's today's video, and the end of that arc. The next arc is gonna be interesting, to say the least. This next one has a lot to do with Toy Bonnie. And after that, we're gonna have one I've been saving in the back burner for a while, and I think you guys will love it. With that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment down below anything I'd like to say or any video ideas you'd like to see me do in the future. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Share this with your friends and family. I'm sure they'll enjoy it as much as you have. Click on the playlist to know how we got to this point, or click on the video YouTube picked out just for you. See if they got it right. And tomorrow's going to be a Jasmine adventure, so I'm going to have a real great time with that one. With that being said, hope you guys have a great day and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.